That's where I'm from. I'ma rap my city till the day that I'm gone. I may be weak, but I'm Texas strong. Nothing stopping me, I'm in the zone. Austin, Texas, that's where I'm from. I'ma rap my city till the day that I'm gone. I may be weak, but I'm Texas strong. Nothing stopping me, I'm in the zone. Right. Alright. Game face on. Just like an average child, just like a normal child getting into trouble like we always do. I mean, for me, growing up, I knew something was different, but I never really focused on it. So like growing up, you know, before Duchenne, like I said before, just a normal kid, man, like good childhood. Like I didn't have any problems except for when I started having problems, I had to, you know, slowly lose my strength. I wouldn't be able to walk anymore. Like I knew that was gonna be hard, but like once I did it and then transition like that, it wasn't even hard at all. But I mean, it didn't get harder till later on in life.
When he was a little baby, I thought it was really cool because he would not crawl, he would roll. And I thought that was pretty neat. And then the lady that was watching him said, I think there's something wrong here. I'm like, oh no, this is cute. So then at school, we put him in speech therapy and went to pre-K. And the lady there, don't remember her name, told me if I were you, we went for a yearly or a quarterly meeting. And she had told me if I were you, I'd take him to a neurologist. I'm like, what for? And she said, well, he's not progressing like he should, his muscles. And I said, oh. And so I took him to the doctor, and a week later we found out he had Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy through blood work. And I said, what the hell is that? And so I started reading about it, and I called around on the internet and found the Parent Project for Muscular Dystrophy, which Pat Furlong is the CEO, president. And from there I went to learn about Duchenne up in Pittsburgh for the weekend and came back, and it was devastating because you have fear, you have the pain, you have the not knowing and what you can say and what not to say. And Pat Furlong told me, Leslie, whatever you do, when they ask you questions, when your son starts asking questions, you don't want to be too honest, but you don't want to lie to him, because if they find out later, they won't trust you. So that always rung in my mind.
Well, I guess like I knew that me being a basketball player was over with, wouldn't happen. So it's like the hardest thing, but then later in life, of course, you find other things you get into. I mean, when you're a kid, right, you don't really understand the severity of everything, like what it's gonna be, really. You know, when you're young, you have no idea. You just want to hurry up and go play and go do kid things. And like for me, I mean, it really never hit me until later in life. When I was younger, it never really bothered me. I mean, even though I was struggling at some points in time, it still, you know, I still just kept living, you know, best I could. Like for me, it felt normal. Like that's just what it was supposed to be. So for me, like, it wasn't so hard. Like if you maybe overnight get in a wreck and then get paralyzed, and then that's a whole different story, you know, because like me growing up, I knew every stage of the way what it was going to be and what I had to face eventually. And I just tried to ignore all that, you know. It's kind of hard to do, but I just did, and enjoyed time with friends. And had kids rolling on and getting on the back of my wheelchair. I had 4 kids on this wheelchair one time at one point in time, and We're driving all reckless and stuff and ran into a pole one time. Yeah. But yeah, it didn't really bother me until later.
Like when I was in elementary, so that was kind of hard for me when I first got in my wheelchair, electric wheelchair. That was crazy. They just give chairs to anybody that's motorized. I was only like 13 years old, and they just give you a chair. You don't even know how to drive it. They just like, here you go.
It's like you need a driver's license for this thing.
Yep, because I was reckless.
So you can just imagine my house. It had holes everywhere. I was wrecking all over the place. It was crazy. My house was like falling apart then.
Well, at first he really didn't know what it was because I didn't tell him unless he asked. And so he'd go, Mom, Connor told me that I'm not going to be able to walk and move and all. Is that true? And I said, yes. And he just looked at me and went, okay, and ran off. And then we were coming home from a doctor's appointment, his neurology downtown. And he's like, Mom, is it true I'm not going to be able to lift my arms up, in the future? And I was like, yeah. And then, because I was like, do I lie or do I? And Pat Furlong ruled in my head, what's going in my head. Whatever you do, don't be too brutally honest, but don't lie. Tell him the truth. And so as he grew older and asked questions, that's when he would be informed of Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. And I'm not sure what day. It was Valentine's Day when he wanted to stay in his wheelchair. And that was the day he was age 7, and he never got out of his wheelchair and walked again.
When I got to about age 7, that's when it really started affecting me a lot. So one day my mom, asked, hey, you want to walk today? I'm like, no, I'm going to stay in my chair. And ever since that day, I've been in a wheelchair, and now I'm 28. So.
Wow. So you remember the day you stopped walking?
Yeah, I remember one time I was in the lunch line, and, I was walking still at that time. It was elementary. I was going down the lunch line, and you know how they have the tray that goes on the bars?
Yeah.
Well, I was going down there, and then my arm went in between the bars, and I tripped and broke my arm right in half. So ever since then, I'm like, I don't want to walk no more. It's too dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
And when I was younger, they wanted me to wear a helmet everywhere I went.
Oh, man.
Mom said, you ain't wearing no helmet. So I got a few scars from not wearing a helmet, but it only made me smarter.
Duchenne, I didn't know what that was. Could you explain to people who don't know what it is, what it is?
Mm-hmm. Duchenne is a name that came from a doctor about 100 years ago, and his son had the symptoms that most kids do with Duchenne. It's a progressive illness. It starts from the ankles and works its way up. And what it is they're missing dystrophin. Not all of them are missing dystrophin. There's duplication and stop coding.
What's dystrophin?
Dystrophin is the largest gene in your muscle. And that's what holds, as your muscles grow and explode, that holds the muscles together. And what happens with the boys with Duchenne, they're missing some axioms on the DNA line, and it'll go smooth, and then there's a drop, and then it continues. And so since it doesn't continue all the way through, their muscles die, and then they in turn die as well.
Because 2 years ago, December, I had pneumonia really bad and almost lost my life that day.
That was scary.
December 12th, and now I'm on this trait full time. But, eventually I would have had to get this trait. It's just, I was putting it off a little bit. But it's funny, like every time I need something done, I think it's a God thing because he puts me in a situation where I have to get it done. Like the same thing with my feeding tube. Something happened and then I had to get it. I didn't want it, but, I just ended up getting it. And then, getting sick and everything, having to get that trait, it's just To me, it feels like God thing. For everyone that doesn't know, this trait is only 5 months new. I got sick over and by my birthday and had to spend my birthday in the hospital. Had to spend it at rehab. But thank God I'm alive to do that because I almost didn't make it. I had pneumonia really bad and my CO2 levels went up. But thank God that my doctor was there at the right time. He wasn't supposed to be there, but he was finishing up on some other patients. So thank God for that. It was a blessing because it's really hard to get down a tube down my lungs to breathe from and everything. So luckily he was skilled and at that and did it really fast when I was turning blue. I don't remember any of that. I was out. CO2 levels were at 120. So that was crazy. It was a miracle I made it through that. But I'm still here today, thank God, man. It's amazing to be alive and, just makes me realize how much more life really means. It's really a blessing to be here. So I'm going to live it up every day for the rest of my days. Because life is too short not to live it up. And, we haven't made it through that, but I had to spend my birthday there. That was crazy. And Christmas, but things could always be worse, so not really too bad.
I think he's just an awesome guy. I mean, I remember him growing up and not being able to do certain things, but he always had a good attitude in life. There was a little time period there where he was like, holy crap, I've got this, but he got over that, and when he got over it, that's when he just you couldn't turn him back.
Mm-hmm.
So he has been an inspiration. I mean, he's done an awesome job. This kid is truly an amazing kid, and I it's not from me, it's just from him. And I think what it is he's trying to get the message out that he doesn't have a lot of time left, but the time that he has left, he wants to utilize it as much as he possibly can to get across, okay, that he wants to leave a message, and the message he wants to leave is like, there's a cure. Find the cure, and let's get this thing on the road. That type of thing. So
I still remember being in the parking garage and talking to my dad and telling him I love him and telling Mom I love her, and we went in and did what we had to do, and it was a long recovery. Almost didn't make it through, but God had a plan. It wasn't done with me yet. So I made it through that surgery. And, everything took a while to learn. When I first got out the hospital, it's like I grew a couple of inches. So I hit my head on my Vans. Grew kind of, it didn't hurt bad, but, it was just unexpected at the time. But it took a while. A lot of rehab, sitting up a little each day. It took a couple months to get back in shape. I was scared to sit up because I thought my back would open up or something. Just, now, think when you're human, the worst scenarios. But that was a crazy time for me. Later, when I turned about, I think I was like 18 or probably not 18, but it was 2016. I'm not going to do the math right now because I ain't been in school since 2010, so I don't really do too much math. But, I can if I want to, but I'm not trying to be a mathematician. But it's alright. It's all good. 2016 is when I got my first feeding tube,
GJ, and that was a crazy experience. You had to figure out what food you had to be on. We went to a whole lot of different doctors. Eventually, months down the road, I started not feeling myself, and I thought I was probably gonna die or something. But what happened was, I think from that surgery, I lost a lot of my blood, so I was anemic, so I was kind of like a zombie at that time. But thank God for that, because, man, I probably don't even remember my 25th birthday. I used to sit up, fall asleep sitting up in my chair, drooling and all that. It was horrible. But once we got that, everything started to be better. And I've got 2 blood transfusions. Oh, man. It was a crazy time. But once I got that blood, man, I was a new man. I was so hyped up. I didn't go to sleep for about a week. Tell you what, that new blood, fresh blood, get you going.
What am I supposed to do? Getting weaker, making it hard to move. Hill getting steeper. I'm really needing you. Really needing you. I need you. What am I supposed to do? Getting weaker, making it hard to move. Hill getting steeper. I'm really needing you. Really needing you. I need you. Felt like I was tied down. That won't fly now. Said I would die by now, but I'm still alive right now. I'm in a fight right now. Going round for round. Going round for round. Yeah. No buzz on. Just trying to live on. Said I wouldn't make it. Boy, you dead wrong. God knows I'ma live long. Live long. Cause he knows I'm right where I belong. Doesn't matter.
What's up, world? I'm Wheelz. I'm 23, from Austin, Texas. I was diagnosed with Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy at age 4. Duchenne is a fatal disease that weakens my muscles, so I'm not able to move my arms, stand up, but it's all good. I'm still here, still alive. And so I'm an inspiration rapper trying to raise awareness about Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. And I'm trying to get the message out there. I would love to rap with Drake on a big time stage in front of a lot of people, just to let the world know anything can be done despite a disability. I've been listening to music like since I was 7, and I remember the first time I heard rap and I was just like really enjoying it, and then growing up listening to Ludacris and a lot of other rappers, Eminem, a lot of them, like, I was really into music and kind of wondering how they were rapping. I'm like, dude, I don't even hear them breathing. So I was trying to figure that out. And then eventually started riding my bus every day to school. And I was listening to Tupac. One of my friends put him on my iPod at the time. So I was jamming Tupac, and I really got into music then. And then I'm like, man, I should really try to write something. So I started writing, and of course it wasn't good. And, I went to Dallas one time to record for the first time ever in my life, and it just sucked. I really didn't like it at the time. So I tried then, and then I stopped doing music for a while. Kept listening to Tupac, and then, kept writing here and there. And then one year, I guess, I was a freshman or sophomore, I just started working on my first album, and I met a guy that taught me how to write and how to count the measures of the beat and everything, and just to understand music. And he taught me everything, and then I started rapping with him. And of course, I didn't have a trach at the time, so my voice is way different now. I have a young Wheelz voice back then, but it was a young Wheelz back then. There was no Wheelz the rapper.
AKA Wheel. Get up. Want y'all to put your hands together. It work. Yeah, it's time.
The time is going fast, why won't it stop? Every day, see me on my block, looking at the clock. See the J's are rock white, teethers all the wear. I'm looking so white, so people stare. Getting fed up with all these issues. Saying these people always testing you. Keep living your life, that's what I'm gonna do. One day I was 16, that's crazy. I'm 18, tell time be going fast. See what I mean? Some people be taking the stress away by smoking green. Not me, I take the stress away by around the pen. I could write music all day and do it again. No one is ever gonna hold me back. Relax it back and start to write a rap. While people be criticizing, not realizing what they're doing. You heard me?
I have a story I want to tell. When I first got into music, my high school was a big supporter. And whenever we would go through passing periods to go to the next class, they would play my music during that time on the intercom. So that was really awesome. Flew about high school to do that for me. And I thought that was awesome. I was just beginning. It was my first album. And they played my song, right?
When he was in high school, he's like, God, what am I going to do when I get out of high school? And we tried, had people over here trying to get him a job, and that didn't pan out. And then he started listening to Tupac, and he thought, if Tupac can tell a story about his life, I can do the same.
I was looking around, and there was a CD that had the store owner on it. His name was DJ Harvey D, and I asked him if he knew of a studio I could perform at or record at. And he told me, I know of one in Elgin, so he gave me Little Black's number, and then from Little Black, I reached Tim Bailey, and Tim Bailey and me, we set up a time to come record. So I went to Elgin with all my material. I thought I was the best in the world. I had the best music ever, and everything was good. Well, once I got there, we met and we started recording. And then after we were done, my music wasn't as good as I thought it was, but what did I know? I was just beginning, starting out. So he sent me home for homework that day because he sat me down and said, do you want to do this for real? Or do you want to do this as a hobby? I wanted to do it for real. I wanted to put my heart in it and make a difference in the world with my voice and help others and motivate others to live life to the fullest.
Yeah, I grew, hallelujah, amen, amen. I'm just trying to make amends, cause I did what I did. Yeah, I did what I did, and it is what it is. Wheelz, baby, and it is what it is. Hallelujah, amen, amen. I'm just trying to make amends, cause I did what I did. Yeah, I did what I did, and it is what it is. Wheelz, baby, and it is what it is.
When I was 15 years old, I started trying to explore my talents in music, see what was going on as a musician. But like the first time I first started writing, it wasn't the best music ever, but I went to the studio. My producer, Tim Bailey, he was happy to work with me and make sure I had to stay in the pocket. Tupac Shakur is my favorite rapper. He's the one that inspired me to really speak about my life and what I go through on a daily basis.
Yo, it's the Ryan Wheelz Show. Yo, it's the Ryan Wheelz Show. Another day. It's another great day to be alive.
It's another day. God just gave you life again. Muslims, when you sleep at night, they believe you die. And when you wake up the next day, God has given you a new opportunity to be good. So you be good today, okay, boy? Don't do the bad things.
Real life right here.
He has his music on.
Okay. Yeah. Got the pillows in there.
Can you talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know.
Gotta take the pillows out. I'm falling.
The pillows are out.
What's on my feet? It's like something on my feet. Buttons or shorts. But I want to be butt naked. I get by my side. And I want to be butt naked. But maybe I would. Still got a shirt on. Yeah. Shirt. This is good enough. You got it?
Woo.
You pull the tubes out?
What tube?
Extension.
Is that something new?
No.
How long have I been doing
These are
this?
extensions where he gets his
How long have I been doing
normally
this?
work this
medications.
Another day in paradise. Pflugerville, Texas. And the weather today, how you expect cloudy weather with a chance of maybe
Is it
a little
still
rain.
chilly?
Yeah, up there. Stop.
You're falling on that
Pull
side.
that right leg out. Oh, got suction. Yeah. Sucks from mucus, man. Out. One more inch of it. That's it. I can breathe better. I don't. This one more time. That's it. I'll do this underarm. Gotta get this smell out of here.
What the heck?
Keep it. Alright, back in. She's just changing parts to my new circuits. Put some new pieces together. So I can breathe some fresh tubing. Circuit I'm on right now is a humidifier. But my warm air. I'm about to take that off and switch to my other circuit. Daytime circuit. You can't tell, but it breathes harder, so it's harder for me to talk a little bit. But once I switch, I'll be in the game. Like EA. Took a walk last night. Almost didn't make it back inside. And it was so cold. I did. Had to watch football. Circuit swap.
Yep.
Okay, see you all later.
Alright.
Bye.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, quit pointing at me then.
Yep. That's perfect. Alright. Oh yeah. Can breathe again. You can see, got the best nurses in the world. So I ain't got nothing to worry about. Y'all don't have nothing to worry about. They taking good care of me. Thank you, God. For me, in my life, this is what Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy looks like. Like this. And you probably won't even be able to hear me. I'm do a documentary, but you know, talking anyway. So might overlap it. I was thinking, like, going to the studio and maybe write something, like a lot, and actually record it. Then we put that on the video, and then put everything where we think it should go.
Yeah, get it. You can try to knock me down. I'll just try to find a way to pick myself up. And if that doesn't work, I know God is around. And he's wearing a crown right now, looking over me like an angel in the clouds. Yeah.
Hey, Blue.
Come here, Blue.
Good boy.
Come say hi to Ryan.
There he is.
There you go.
There, Blue.
There you go.
Put my hand over there. All right, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gone. There he went.
Ready?
Which one in? Which one out?
Right one. Left one, yeah. That one's good. Alright.
You was getting there like left, right?
Damn. Let's do that transmitting bird back. So level.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm supposed to do a music video this month, December. My birthday month. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna stop working doing music. It's gonna go year round. Keep it going. Not even stop. Yeah. Just keep it moving. I'm a little behind. Sorry.
How are you behind?
Well, usually like December and November I do nothing, you know, like no album.
Oh, it's like.
And I usually buy shoes or something, get more tattoos or something.
Money wise, I got it.
Yeah. But I don't have that right now. That's what's real right there. Yeah. What are you looking at, Summer? Are you gonna say something to the camera?
She's like, ugh.
Like, I don't like getting filmed so much.
That bottle's too close.
Yeah.
Too close to cup. Sometimes I'll cup it.
Oh!
All the blood flowing.
Exhale.
He used to get purple toes.
Yeah.
He used to have purple
They get
toes.
cold, yeah.
They get cold.
Turn purple. They might do that later, I don't know.
They might.
Sometimes they do. Whew. They just don't like the cold. Any kind of cold. It could be 100 degrees outside. That'd be cold. I get cold more now than I ever did. I used to be in high school and not cold at all. AC blowing everything. Only time I'll get cold is after I eat. Cause I got the shot class and that table's like the right height that I like. And I put my arms on there and every day eat a sandwich. Sandwich, chips, sour cream chips, yogurt, and a pickle, spear pickle, and I dip the spear pickle in the yogurt and eat it. And have chips in my mouth. So like mix it all up. Kind of like Ratatouille, you know? That movie. Gotta mix it up. I don't know what I'm getting here.
Feel good.
I mean, I haven't thought of anything new except for my album, the new one.
So what are you gonna call it?
All About Love. All love songs about somebody. Yeah. I mean, my 8th album is gonna be called Almost Perfect. That's the next name for the next album. Almost Perfect. Yeah. I have another name too. Any Given Day. No, I'm missing nothing. all the way down, neck to the back, lower back, Harrington rods. Keep my back straight. Alright. Sit back. This is my sling. I get hooked up. Alright. Yeah, we'll get back at you on a little bit. About to get naked up here. Let's go. Trying to hook up. Still they got the hook up. Got the hook up. Now it's gonna get a little crazy.
Time to take the express.
Exercising my hand right now. Flexing it a little bit. Just to keep it strong. So I can keep driving my wheelchair. Can you see it moving?
Mm-hmm.
Need to be counting, but I just like lost count. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, I only do 100 for y'all. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 41. Where's Wheelz? No. I've never been better. Things are going my way. Try not to get too low. I'm not sitting. Yeah. We got clothes on. We have to run around here trying to hide. Can't hide very well. I have to pull up some red shorts on that left side. Other side. Where we get right there.
Oh, okay.
And butt strong. Almost let on it. Not let. Alright. Moving on now. Our bed. You'll get over there. Get some rail.
That big opening between you.
Enhance. Let's see if you can check the rail on the side. On the back. Over here, though. On the other side. Let's pull up just a little bit. Sort of stick in. That's good. Oh, good to go. Oh, this straight. This one. Alright, y'all. We're going down, baby. Yeah. I'll take it, Andy. Keep going. Good. Yes. Touchdown. Yeah. I feel good. Right. It's like a glove. Gonna maneuver around. Gotta do the dance. We're gonna switch me to the other vent behind me. I know you can see it. It's alright. breathing again. On that now, we're gonna move on to the next station, the jewelry station. Oh yeah, gotta have the ice. I only need the necklaces today though. This town got a name for me. I said and said. You ready?
Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Damn, that air is hot.
Crowd that was there. Then cut it up. You getting fire from nothing. Doing this trach care. Gotta clean my neck every day. If I don't, can probably get an infection, probably irritate. So I do this every day. Kind of chokes me out a little bit, but it's all right. Trach life. And I wrap my gauze so no air seeps out. So when the air seeps out, you're not getting all your air. Not able to talk clearly. You'll see in a second. You hear the air leaking out. And it's harder for me to talk a little bit. Wheelz the rapper. The rapper. He's doing this thing. Another day in paradise. All about love. Album number 7. Wheelz, baby. My love is there. It ain't never went nowhere. All I do is care. No, you are aware. No, I'm not scared, cause we make the perfect pair. Messed up a little bit, slipped, that's all repaired. Came back slowly, cause what we have is rare. Couldn't let it go like that. When there's love, we always bounce back. Some chemicals, they just gotta react. It just happened to be, you were in my path. When my heart saw you, my heart just had to have an addiction to you, ain't going to rehab. I like the way I feel, I think I need that. Man, want you in my life, don't you see that? It's all about love, I know you see that now. It's all about us, we gon' work it out. It's all about trust, we on solid ground. It's all about everything, if you're really down. It's all about love, I know you see that now. It's all about us, we gon' work it out. It's all about trust, we on solid ground. It's all about everything, if you're really down.
Yeah, Ryan, yes, Ryan does like freestyle du jour. And he writes songs on Monday and Wednesdays, and then he records them and on Tuesday and Thursday. And then he goes to the actual recording studio like once or twice a month.
Through the whole year.
Throughout the whole year.
What album am I on? What album? Number what?
6, 7.
Oh, yeah.
7.
Got it.
He's on album number 7.
Man, let's get it. About to record right now. Wheelz, baby. AKA Wheelz the rapper. The rapper. It's my freestyle du jour, y'all. Man, I can do anything, even if I'm handicapped. Been through some pain, but it's alright, man. I'ma be back at it. Yeah, Wheelz, baby. Gonna work his magic. Man, I'm thanking God that I'm beating these odds that are against me. But you know what? God is with me. And you know what? God can fix me. That's how I feel deep down. Man, I'm thankful that I'm still here and I'm around. And I'm above ground. Hear me when I roll through the block, man, got that surround sound. I got it on the back of the chair. Man, why does life have to be so unfair? Man, sometimes I was scared. Thought this would be it. But I kept going. And I never did quit. Man, I listened to that little voice deep down. And I knew I was supposed to be doing something now. So that's what I'm doing right now. And everything, it worked out. Don't know how, but it did. Man, been going through it, living with the shame. Ever since I was a kid. Can't even move my arms up and down like I would like, but that's alright. I keep on going cause I have fight. I keep on going cause I have strength. And nothing can stop me. Nothing, not even this disease. Man, I'm feeling free right now, spitting this verse. And guess what? It is unrehearsed. Yeah, it's just coming to my mind right now. And I'm thankful that I'm doing fine right now. Yeah, and Wheelz baby gon' shine right now. I know you can see it. All you gotta do is believe it. And it can happen. And guess what? Wheelz ain't stopping. He gonna keep on rapping. Yeah, it ain't slacking. Never. Only can do better. Yeah. Got it. Man. So what this sound like? On the first try, man. My gosh. You just saw it's an easy process, but I mean, rhyming and stuff probably ain't so easy for everyone unless you really want to do it, because like for me, I really want to do it, so I'm putting the time in, and I'm actually, taking the time out and doing what makes me happy. And that's what keeps me doing it every day. If I wasn't happy with what I'm doing and love what I was doing, I wouldn't be doing this.
Welcome back. It's become an annual tradition in Pflugerville, Ryan's Day, and every year, many, many years in a row, we've been blessed to have Ryan himself in studio with us to talk about this wonderful day. Good morning to you, Ryan, and your father.
Hi, good morning, everybody out there.
We were just talking. You're a regular. You're a pro at this. You've been on our show 3-4 times.
I'm professional already, so,
You could do my job.
Yeah, I probably could.
So how old are you now? What have you been up to, and how's it going?
I'm 21, and I recently had a CD out yesterday called Determined.
Got it right here. Got it right here.
Yep, and I have a fundraiser coming up today, and it's called Ryan's Day. We've been doing it 4 years now.
It's the 4th year.
4th year, and you have muscular dystrophy.
Yes, that is correct. And 1 out of 3,600 boys get it worldwide, and there's no cure at this time.
And you told me just a minute ago you are beating the odds.
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. Because doctors say that you only make it to your early 20s. And I'm trying to prove to the world that you can make it farther than that in life. Just got to stay positive.
This one year, I went to Dallas, and there was this kid that had Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy called Sam, and he was having a fundraiser. So he attended it, and, it was really cool, and they're raising money for a great cause, for research, and they're raising awareness, and, I was just like, dang, we don't have that in Austin. No one's really doing that. So I was like, man, I told my mom, we need to start our own nonprofit. So we started Inspiration on Wheelz, and then, we've been doing fundraisers though, me and my mom since I can remember, like 1997. But now, we finally have our own, and, I just wanted to bring it to Austin because, the more awareness there is, the more, people support you. So I'm trying to, raise this awareness and research so we can hopefully one day have a cure, at least have a chance, to fight back at this horrible disease. Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy, but yeah, we just had our 10th year Ryan's Day this past year.
Attention beach. Wheelz, the rapper. Used to walk, now I'm in this wheelchair. Glad I can talk to make you aware. Going through it with this muscular dystrophy down here. Making history without a care, cause I don't need it. Got the ventilator to keep me breathing. Escaping all my demons. Had a homie that called me Willie Beeman. Any given Sunday is the message I'm leaving. Trying to smile, but I'm barely cheesing. This disease has my mouth weakened. Kinda got me thinking. I'm really thankful to be speaking. Getting these words out gives me a reason to keep dreaming. Look through my perspective and tell me what you think. This life I was blessed with, might miss it if you blink. Life is worth it to me. Being happy is all I need. Can't worry about my disability. Yeah. Things change all the time. Staying positive in your mind. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. Enjoy life being alive. Such a beautiful ride. Don't let life pass you by.
Almost dying and having a second chance at life, like really opened my eyes and like I really want to do music and follow it forever because it's just something that keeps me going and actually makes me happy and it's something I can do and it gets my feelings out every day. Get stuff off of my chest. It's like a therapy, so I'm just like, why not do it every day? And why not pursue it as hard as I can, doing music videos and doing albums, already on the 7th album, and just continuing to do it. And like what's making me want to do it is that I'm seeing that it's still progress after so many years, since I was like 15, 13 years old, I'm still making progress on it and still learning and rapping a different way because of the trait and making sure, I get enough air on each bar. So make sure I get the music done and it makes me want to go hard every day, man. I love it. Yeah.
You to me, man, no excuse for creativity, man. When you want to be creative, man, do whatever it takes. And my man right here is doing whatever it takes. He got music out. Yeah, man, support.
Wheelz the rapper, man. Huh? Wheelz the rapper. That's me, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how I be, man.
Salute.
Yeah, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm gonna cherish this.
Hey, you love that song, man.
God bless.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
Wheelz, baby. AKA Wheelz the rapper. The rapper. It's all about love. I beat myself up. All because that stupid stuff. Love is a drug. I can't get enough. In reality, that's what it does. All about love. I beat myself up. All because that stupid stuff. Love is a drug. I can't get enough. In reality, that's what it does. Yeah.
Any notes on that one?
Let's just hear it one time without the, music. That should be good, You start going like that. Make sure we don't hear nothing. Love is a drug. I can't get enough. In reality, that's what it does. This boy up in here, we get doing this time, making sure my music is flawless.
That a lot of my other clients should work harder. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro knocks out the songs. You know what I mean? He comes here with a plan. He's prepared. They're written. And, he comes in and he was knocking them out. We'll do like 2 songs in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Usually 2 now.
Yeah. Yeah, we might be able to do 3 depending on, especially with the workflow now. But, yeah, he definitely, king of punching. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody's the king of punching, it's definitely you, man.
Appreciate it.
And breath control. to a T. Like, honestly, it's like, you know, it's very admirable. That was like the first thought I had from our session, was like, it's inspiring, you know? Definitely made me think like, okay, like, I need to work harder. You know, like, wherever you think you might be, you know, oh, I got it down pack, it's like, no, somebody's working harder than you, you know, just to do the things that you don't even think about. The things that, you know, you take for granted, you know what I mean? And it's like, definitely showed me, no matter what, if you got somebody that cares about their craft and I care about my craft, you know, you're gonna make some dope stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Like later on, now that I'm at album number 7, like I really enjoy the process more of making everything, the journey of making the music and then putting it all together at the end, and realize like, man, it's been a long year and we, you know, made a lot of good songs. And like now this album, I switched it up, just all love songs. So there's no, you know, talking about my disease, talking about nothing like that. There's no disease in that album. So I'm just talking about, you know, a girl that I really like. You know, got a muse, you know, that keeps me writing, and it's really easy to write music now. And I have to write it a little different from the beginning. Like the first album, I didn't have to worry about breath control or nothing like that. This album, I slowed it down, spaced out the lines, the sentences, and then, you know, it's easier to rap it, you know, if I want to do a show live. But either way, live or not live, it don't matter. You know, just being up there and showing the world that, you know, you can do things. Just because, you know, stuff is going on in your life doesn't mean, you know, it holds you back from your dreams. Like, you can, it maybe held me back from one dream or a couple, you know, but you find that one dream that really takes off, really means something. And like, that's what I feel like with this music, that it means something. It keeps me going every day, keeps me alive, and I feel like it helps other people too. So it's really different, you know, just doing this music can help a lot of people, especially having a trach, having all this extra stuff on me, you know, it makes it a little bigger.
Yeah, Ryan's 34 now. They kept telling me, oh, he'll be gone by 20. Oh, he'll be gone by 19. And he's 34 and thriving. And he's living his life. He's making music, writing music, meeting friends, playing his music and singing with other musicians and other talented singers.
What do I do every day?
Nothing. Sleep.
What else? Freestyle.
Yeah, Ryan. Yes, Ryan does like freestyle du jour. And he writes songs on Monday and Wednesdays, and then he records them on Tuesday and Thursday, and then he goes to the actual recording studio like once or twice a month.
Through the whole year.
Throughout the whole year.
What album am I on? What album? Number what?
7.
No, yeah.
7.
Got it.
He's on album number 7.
Song you listen to growing up. Like, there's a lot of songs out here. And then I know exactly where I was at that time. And like, some of the songs I can do that with. I remember how I was feeling, what I wanted to write, and you know, everything. You feel everything. It's just certain songs do that. Like I have, you know, Searching, that song. You know, I hear my voice. Then I hear like a young dude, you know, ready to, you know, really come in on the verses and hit them hard, you know.
Yeah, we gotta keep on searching. We gotta find a cure for any disease. MD, man, we
we got to keep going, gotta keep fighting. Man.
Sometimes in your life you be looking for something that's called searching. Well, I've been searching for a cure for MD, ain't found it and I'm still hurting. Sometimes in your life you be looking for something that's called searching. Well, I've been searching for a cure for MD, ain't found it and I'm still hurting.
We will find a cure, I'ma continue searching. We will find a cure, I'm for certain. For all the people that be hurting, so many donations we put in researching. Around the corner, the cure for MD's lurking. 24 hours around the clock, they be working. It's crazy that we don't have a cure, but now I'm still wheelchair bound. Keep my head up, never down. I hope I'm still alive when the cure is found.
Sometimes in your life you be looking for something that's called searching. Well, I've been searching for a cure for MD, ain't found it and I'm still hurting. Sometimes in your life you be looking for something that's called searching. Well, I've been searching for a cure for MD, ain't found it and I'm still hurting.
Will I ever get to see 25 in this life of mine? Where 25 be my time to meet my maker. The only time to tell, please, Lord, help us find a cure to help us get well. This pain is getting heavy, somebody get a scale. It slow me down, sometimes I feel I'ma derail. Going through hell, but never will I fail. I gotta stay fighting, never will I bail. Wheelz, baby.
When I go for a walk, that's like the highlight of my day because I'm getting outside, I'm seeing people, I'm driving my wheelchair like a car, and I have to watch out for other people. My head's on a swivel. I'm just out there just awake and aware so much. And then like listening to my music, it really helps me a lot. I vibe with it while I'm rolling the neighborhood because I used to like to joyride a lot. I would do that a lot, especially when a couple of my caregivers, we go riding around, music blasting, just enjoying life, you know. And it's just something like that, I think. It's like freedom. Being in this wheelchair, I'm able to do things that I'm not able to do. I'm like trapped in my bed and stuff like that. So going for a walk is something I really need. And
Ryan, when he came to the house and he was going, Dad, I like what you're doing with the band. I like what you're doing with music. He goes, I think I can do something. I took Pro Tools and I said, come on, let's see what you got, you know. And he whipped out a couple of things, and I gave it to him. But I honestly think that's where the seed was planted, and the seed
like
it really was.
Yeah.
The seed was planted at that point, you know. And he was going, "Well, my dad's doing this. I can do this." And I told him, I said, "You still have your vocals. Mm-hmm. You have your mouth. You can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want."
For a long time,
right?
right?
For a long time. He said it tonight. Because I might not be able to move my muscles, I may not be able to you know, do anything like that. But I have my word, and you know what I mean. That was really cool. When I heard him say that tonight, that was really cool. So
a lot of people will go back, but it's like very efficient with his time, and you know his goals with his music, and you know I think I did the most albums with you, bro. Like since we've been working.
We're talking about that.
Yeah. We have the most albums. It's like going on. This is number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going on number 4 in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's
every year.
Yeah. People are not putting that output. You know, they just aren't. Like I'm talking about original beats coming in, getting the songs tracked out, mixed, then mastered. 4 albums. That's dedication, you know, because it's not just no shade to anybody doing stuff at home or whatever, but you know, getting up, getting to the studio, getting in your zone and executing is like harder than people think to do that consistently and have that drive to do it, you know, so yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. I'm just spit off the dome. It's just, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not. There's no cap. There's no, you know, fluffing it up. That's just what we're on. You know what I mean?
My son is very positive. He's got a good manner. His mouth works really good. But he's very talented. He writes music. I wish I could write music. It's not as easy as it looks. And I'm so glad that he didn't listen to those doctors and he's still here at age 34. He still has to put up with me.
Do you have any other advice for other boys with DMD?
So don't be shy to ask for what you want and just speak with your own voice, because, you know, we need to be heard too throughout anything like my music or just regular everyday conversation.
Doing my music, I'm actually ready to do that every day. I used to really think about it in my head, like, man, what am I gonna rap about? What am I gonna say? Now I'm out of my head, and now I go around the block, come home, chill for a little, watch some TV or some football that helps me relax, or basketball, and then do my music, and it feels good. It gives me some feeling of like doing something bigger than I know. And then just being able to rap like that and still do it on the ventilator. And, you know, a lot of people can't talk on ventilators, so, and, you know, I'm rapping with it. So, you know, it's just, I guess you could say it's kind of impressive, but I just feel good being able to do music. It makes me feel great. Like, after I'm done, I reward myself with a Dove dark chocolate, and I'm good to go, man. You know, just gotta reward yourself when you do a good job. So that's what I feel like I do.
Yeah, that was cool. And so please go to iTunes and check out my music. Hopefully you help me in my fight for a cure, and maybe buy an album or buy my shirt, which I'll be selling for $20. And profits made from that, of course, goes to my nonprofit to help with research. And I have shirts all for a great cause, so please get one. That'd be really awesome. It means a lot to me and a lot of people that are struggling from this disease. You gon' know me. Wheelz headed to the top slowly. I'll be there shortly. You just can't ignore me. You gon' know me. Wheelz headed to the top slowly. I'll be there shortly. You just can't ignore me. Nothing turning me down. It's my time now. Headed to the top of the clouds. When I'm there, gonna make mama proud. There was never any doubt to where I was going. Life is all about who you knowing. All it takes is one person. Now you taking off in the private jet with your name on it. And all that work was only worth it. Bottles popping cause you deserve it. You gon' know me. Wheelz headed to the top slowly. I'll be there shortly. You just can't ignore me. You gon' know me. You gon' know. Wheelz headed to the top slowly. I'll be there shortly. You just can't ignore me. You're gonna